But essentially, it's an ICO, which was very popular a number of years ago, which you rarely see ICOs being done because actually it would breach a lot of securities laws. So I would say there's no easy answer to that question.
Yeah, because to my knowledge, back then when ICO was still a thing, it was about crowdfunding, right? Whether it's violating, crowdfunding regulations, where Hong Kong actually prohibits crowdfunding, as far as I know. I'm not sure if it still is that way. So, just to pick up from what Charles has just said, if it's somewhat similar to ICO, then perhaps there really isn't a way to go around it, going around the regulations. But of course, I'm not the legal person right here, so I'm guessing if you're really looking for, 100%, legit answer, speak with Charles privately.
Well, if the fundraising is not in Hong Kong, assuming that it's taking place in a jurisdiction that's allowing you to do it, then Hong Kong law basically has no jurisdiction. But one thing that's important is even the marketing would still be governed by Hong Kong laws. So if you start a project overseas where it's permitted, but you start marketing and promoting the fundraising in Hong Kong to the general public, that marketing part would be caught by Hong Kong laws.
Okay. Interesting.
Obviously, if you did the whole fundraising outside of jurisdiction and nothing is taking place in Hong Kong, then it does not relate to Hong Kong at all.
Okay.
That's
so,
very clear.
Yeah, anything that happens here then is governed by Hong Kong.
Yeah, I think one without going too deep into the legislation, it's to bear in mind that the regulator's role is really to protect the general public. So they don't want anyone being scammed or defrauded. So if you're targeting Hong Kong residents, then they would likely come in and say, hey, you have to comply with Hong Kong laws.